Welcome to Points of Interest, a video series brought to you by the Investor Protection Clinic at Osgoode Hall Law School and sponsored by the Law Foundation of Ontario. This episode is about navigating the OBSI complaint process. OBSI, or the Ombudsman for Banking Services and Investments, is a not-for-profit national organization which offers free dispute resolution services for its participating firms and their clients when they can't resolve the dispute themselves. OBSI deals with disputes between consumers and banks or investment firms which offer financial products to the public. OBSI's dispute resolution service is an alternative to the legal system. It is an informal process where you don't need a lawyer. It is free and confidential. OBSI is overseen by a board of directors. A majority of the board members are from the community, having not been part of industry or government for at least 2 years. This helps to preserve OBSI's independence and impartiality. If you have been wronged by a participating bank or investment firm and have incurred financial harm as a result, the dispute resolution process provided by OBSI can help. OBSI can investigate the situation and can recommend compensation up to $350,000. For more information about whether your investment losses might be caused by misconduct of your financial institution, please see the Points of Interest episode on your advisor's responsibilities and identifying investment mismanagement. It's possible to sue your investment advisor to recover your losses. You have a 2-year deadline to sue someone in civil court. This is called a limitation period. OBSI accepts complaints if you have brought the complaint to your firm up to 6 years from the date where you knew or reasonably ought to have known about the problem or issue giving rise to the complaint. This means that you can give the free OBSI dispute resolution process a try, even if you're out of time to pursue a claim in court. Step 1. Complain directly to the bank or investment firm, ideally in writing if you're able. To be eligible for OBSI's process, you must first complain directly to the bank or investment firm. You can complain to OBSI if you have not heard back from the firm within 90 calendar days, or if the response you receive is unsatisfactory. Once the firm responds, you have 180 days to submit a complaint to OBSI. Step 2. Contact OBSI by phone, email, or through their website within 180 calendar days of receiving a response from the firm or bank. OBSI will advise whether they can take on your complaint, and if not, they will direct you to the appropriate place. Be prepared to provide information about your complaint, such as the nature of your complaint, the dates involved, the advisors involved, and the products you're complaining about. Step 3. OBSI will provide you with information about their process, ask you to sign a consent form so they can speak with their firm about you and your complaint, and let you know whether they can assist in resolving your dispute. An OBSI investigator will schedule a time to conduct a phone interview with you. They may ask questions about your meetings with your financial advisor, your level of investment knowledge, the conduct of the advisor, and the nature of the investments. They will maintain contact throughout the investigation process. Step 4. OBSI will reach a conclusion regarding your complaint, typically within 120 days for banking-related matters, and 180 days for investment-related matters. If they believe no compensation is owed to you, they will explain their reasons in a letter to you and the firm. Where they find the firm's wrongdoing led to financial harm, OBSI will calculate appropriate compensation and will make a recommendation. If both you and the firm agree to the recommended compensation or an alternate settlement amount, then the matter is resolved. If either you or the firm do not agree to the recommendation and cannot agree on an alternate settlement amount, then you can consider your other options. Where OBSI makes a recommendation and the firm does not agree to pay, OBSI will publish the results of the investigation and will name the firm, but not the consumer.
I'm Rob Paddock.
I'm Grace McSorley, and we are the two Deputy Ombudsmen at OBSI.
No, OBSI's recommendations are not binding. But if we're not able to reach a resolution between the parties and the firm doesn't accept our recommendation, then we're obligated to make our investigation public along with the name of the firm.
It rarely happens. For the most part, we have an excellent track record of resolving disputes. There's many good reasons to use OBSI. First, OBSI has an excellent track record of reaching resolutions between participating firms and consumers. Even if a firm is not bound to follow OBSI's recommendations, they almost always do. Second, the process is free, confidential, and more user-friendly than going to court. Third, because OBSI is neutral. OBSI is independent of firms and investors. OBSI's goal is to recommend a fair outcome to resolve your dispute. Fourth, the OBSI process preserves existing rights to pursue your matter in court to the extent the law allows it. For many of the types of cases we see, you usually have to bring your claim to civil court within 2 years from the day you discovered or should have discovered the problem. While you're involved in OBSI's process, the limitation clock is usually paused until the time when OBSI's involvement in the resolution of your complaint ends.
So you're not bound by our recommendations. So if you don't like our recommendation, you could contact a lawyer to talk about starting a lawsuit. You could contact a regulator. The one thing to keep in mind is that you can't use any of the information that you've obtained through our investigation in subsequent proceedings.
If you've started a lawsuit and still want to use our services, what you'd have to do is to pause the lawsuit throughout the entire course of our investigation until we're finished investigating the complaint.
If you've made a complaint to IROC, you don't have to wait for them to finish their investigation. As soon as you've received a response from the firm, or if you haven't received a response from the firm in 90 days, you can bring your complaint to OBSI.
You need to bring your complaint to the firm within 6 years of the time when you knew or ought to have known about the issue giving rise to your complaint. Once you've brought the complaint to the firm and they've responded to you, you have 180 days to bring your complaint to OBSI. If the firm has not responded to you after 90 days, then you can bring your complaint to OBSI, even if you've not received a response from the firm.
As we bring this episode to a close, here are the key points of interest to be mindful of when navigating the OBSI complaint process. 1. You can contact OBSI via phone or their website at www.obsi.ca. 2. OBSI is a not-for-profit organization which offers free dispute resolution services. 3. OBSI deals with financial harm, such as when your financial advisor makes unsuitable recommendations for your investments, and as a result, you're worse off than you would have been if you were suitably invested. 4. If you feel that the financial institution you have been dealing with has wronged you, send a complaint letter that sets out the basis of your complaint. 5. Based on the response you receive from the firm to your complaint, consider initiating the OBSI process.
The Investor Protection Clinic at Osgoode Hall Law School acts for investors who believe their investments have been mishandled and who cannot afford legal representation. The Investor Protection Clinic is the first clinic in Canada to offer free legal advice to retail investors. If you have any questions about the IPC services, this episode, or any other episode in the Points of Interest series, please feel free to contact us.